we are going to discuss how to work with this REACTJS. But before that, to work with the REACTJS, JavaScript concepts are mandatory for us. So that's why we started with JavaScript concepts. Okay. So those are very, very important. Those concepts are very, very important for us. So one thing you should remember in interview panel as well as in development phase, JavaScript is mandatory. Yes. Without JavaScript, we cannot work with this React.js. So that is the main point you should realize. Okay, now just go to this JavaScript once you take the JavaScript. So how to create the JavaScript? Yesterday already I discussed some points related to this JavaScript. So let me open the edit place. Yes. So if we take React is library of JavaScript. Okay. So I told you that library is providing some additional functionalities to easily work with the JavaScript. Okay. Next one, React we can use to implement client-side logics. So here this is client-side script. In website, two types of logics we're implementing. First one is client-side logic. Second one is server-side logics. So this React we are using to implement the client-side logics. Okay. To implement client-side functionalities, everything, we are taking the support of React. Not only React, we can also use JavaScript in this point. Okay. So not only React.js, we are also using JavaScript in this point of view. But compared with JavaScript, more features we have in this React.js. That is the main thing. But what are the features we have in React.js? Those features finally we are accessing from JavaScript code only. So that we will discuss how to work. Okay, now here JavaScript and React are loosely typed scripts. Now, if you take JavaScript as well as React, these technologies are loosely typed scripts. Means we are not providing the data types to the variables. Okay. At the time of variable declarations, we are not providing the data types. That is the main concept of this. Okay. This is about loosely typed script. Okay. So for example, in other languages, if you want to declare the data types, okay, then if you want to declare the variables, then we are using int or string like that, serial number is equal compared, like that we are using. So that data type we are using at the time of variable declaration, serial number is the name of variable and value is 100. But in these technologies, JavaScript and React, we don't use these data types. Directly you can declare the variables like this. But where and let, these two keywords we are using to declare the variables. Where and let, these two keywords we are using. So what is where and what is let, we will discuss later. So those are access modifiers. Okay, I mean, we can provide the access to the variables, access scope to the variable. If you use where and let, using this, we can provide the access scope to the variables. That is the main thing. Okay, yes. Now, what the access scope we are providing, everything we'll discuss later. Next one here, JavaScript, React, or dynamic type of scripts. So these scripts are dynamic typed scripts. So what is the meaning of dynamic typed? Okay. So internally every variable contains data types. Okay, internally every variable contains the data types. Externally, we are not providing the data types, but internally every variable contains data type based on the value. Based on the value we assigned. Okay. Next one, JavaScript, React, case sensitive. Okay. So these two technologies are case sensitive, and we are also using camel cases. Yes, we are following that camel cases. What the meaning of camel case? Yes. So if any function is the combination of multiple words, from second word onwards, every word first character is capital letters. So that is the concept of camel case. From second word onwards, every word first character is capital letter. Okay. So this is the concept of camel cases. So I will show you that. Now JavaScript is interpreted script, and React is compiler script. Yeah, so the drawback in JavaScript is interpreted script. Okay. Yes. Interpreted script means what the meaning? So line by line execution is there in the script. What is that? Line by line execution. If any error is occurred in a specific line, it stops the execution of script. That is the concept of interpreted script. Yes, line by line execution is there. If any error is occurred, it stops that execution. Okay. So that JavaScript is like that. So means at a time, we cannot see all errors, because if first error is occurred, then it display that message. It will not check for the next error. Once you rectify that error and restart, then only it is going for the next error, like that. Yes. Yeah. So this is about interpreted script. And if you take React, so React is compiler script. So means it checks the all errors and displays all messages at a time. Yes, it checks all errors and displays the all messages at a time. So that is compiler script. So compiler script is faster than interpreted script. It is clear. So like that, JavaScript is interpreted script and React is compiler script. Okay. Yes. So they added Babel compiler in this React.js. So because of this Babel compiler, React is very faster. Okay. So that is the main point. So these are the basic advantages what we have. Not only this point. So React supports more features than JavaScript, like single page application, data binding, okay, and virtual DOM, JSX format, like that. Many more advantages we have in this React.js compared with JavaScript. We will discuss all these concepts one by one. So before that, we should know JavaScript programming. Okay, that is the main point. So next one here, we can declare JavaScript using script tag. So what is the tag we are using? Script tag. With the help of script tag, we can declare JavaScript. Okay. Now here we are starting the JavaScript concepts. Okay. So it takes around 20 days. Okay. JavaScript concepts we are discussing 20 days. Okay. After that, we will start the React.js concepts. Okay. Yes. So in these points, any questions? Before that, every browser provides JavaScript engine to run it. Yes. In every browser, we have JavaScript. Okay. That engine is available. So compiler is faster. You ask one question, which one is faster? Compiler script means all errors it checks, all lines it executes, and it displays all errors at a time. that is compiler. Interpreted means, so if any error is occurred, stop the execution there. It will not check for the next line's execution. That is the main thing. Okay, fine. So now every browser provides JavaScript engine to run it. So the browser default client-side script is JavaScript. That is the main thing. Is it clear? Yes. Now, how to declare JavaScript, that we will discuss. So right now I'm using edit plus. After a few classes, we'll discuss the IDE. So this IDE, Microsoft Visual Studio Code, that IDE we will use here. Okay. So some days we are spending with the edit plus. Okay. Now new edit plus I have taken, save this, the desktop location as first.html or the file name first.html. Now just I want to place script tag, script open and close. So there alert, welcome to JavaScript tag. What is meaning of this alert? Alert displays the message box and browser. What alert is doing? It displays message box and browser. Okay. Yes. So what the message I'm displaying here? Welcome to JavaScript. So that is the message we are displaying now. Yes. So I have given alert. Welcome to JavaScript. This clear? Yes. Now, yes. Let me run this program. What is our file name? First.html. So open this first.html. Yes. Right click, open with browser. So it displays welcome to JavaScript. So this is alert box. Okay. So this alert box we can use to display messages on browser. Okay. Now what the message I'm displaying here? That is nothing but welcome to JavaScript. That message we are displaying here. Now come to this program. Yes. So this is the way how to declare the JavaScript code. So I will copy these notes in chat window because still we are running with the demo link. So you can't access the Google Drive. So that's why till the payment link, I'm using the chat box of this Zoom meeting to send you that content, notes content. Okay. This notes I will paste in the chat window after this class. Then we can save in your system. So once the link is changed from demo to payment, then I will give you the Google Drive access. Okay. You can access through Google Drive. Okay, fine. Now we are discussing what are the data types internally we have in the JavaScript. So what are the data types? First, we are starting our concept, the data types. So data types in JavaScript. As I told you, we are not providing data types externally, but internally every variable contains data types. Okay, yes. So JavaScript is loosely typed script. So no need to provide data types at the time of variable declarations. Yes. At the time of variable declarations, we are not providing the data types. But 1 second, let me connect with charger. Yes. Come to this point. Yeah. So it is loosely typed script. That's why not providing the data types. Okay. So, but it is dynamic typed also. That's why every variable nullly contains data types based on the value we assigned. Yes. That's the main thing. So what are the available data types? Yes. Number, string, Boolean. Next one, undefined. This number, string, Boolean, undefined, and object. These are different types of data types we have. Number, string, Boolean, undefined. Yes. These are the main data types what we have. Next one, in object, we have null, array, and object. This three comes under object data type. I will show you that. So what are the main types? Number, string, Boolean, undefined, and object. So these are the main data types what we have. Okay. Now, yes. See, in this program, one variable I'm creating. So I told you directly variable we can create like this. Serial number is equal to 100. I want to print that variable. So in message box, alert serial number. Okay, alert serial number. Now refresh the program. We are getting output 100. Fine. So variables we are using to perform the calculations at the time of execution of script. Okay. At the time of script execution, you want to perform any calculations. In that point of view, you are using the variables, right? Yes. So that is the main point. Now here, what is the name of this variable? Serial number. And what is its value? 100 is the value we have. Okay. Now, actually, I told you where or let we are using before that variable declaration. So what is where, what is let, I will discuss later. So till then I'm using this where keyword. Okay. The thing is that where is function scope, let is block scope. Okay. Like that, you can provide the scopes to the variables using where and let. So what is where? Where is function scope, and what is let? Let is block scope. Like that we have these scopes. Okay. Now the same result you will get here. Okay, 100 is the output we are getting. Now next thing is I want to get the data type of this variable. So how can we get? So alert type of serial number. Now if I refresh, so what the data type here? Number we are using. Yes. This variable data type is yes. So next one, I'm changing the value of this variable serial number is equal to Scott. Is this valid or invalid according to you? Initially, I have given 100. Now I am using Scott. Is this valid or invalid? This is valid because this variable I'm not restricting with any specific data type. You got it? I'm not restricting with any specific data type. In case if I give int, then compulsory have to store numbers. If I give string, compulsory we have to store strings like that. But I'm not giving any data type. Just I've given where. Where is not data type. We will discuss later what is where. Now here alert type of serial number are given. If I refresh it, So this is number and this is string, like that. Yes. Yeah. Semicolon is not mandatory to terminate the statement. Okay. Don't use semicolon. Okay. Yes. So in case if you write the multiple statements in a single line, then semicolon we are using. Otherwise, not required. For example, I will show you. So for example, let hi semicolon let hello have given. If I refresh, what the output we're getting, hi is the output and hello is the output we have. If I remove this semicolon, then it gives the error. Okay. So you want to see the errors, right click, inspect. There we are using console. Yes, here it displays the error. So in this point of view, we should use semicolon. Multiple statements if you write a single line. Again, hi, hello, we are getting. Or else press enter key. Semicolon is not required. Now refresh. Hi, hello, we are getting. So this is about the concept. Yes. Yeah. So anyhow, so let me 1 second. Yeah. Let me delete these 2 lines. Next one. Where x is equal to true, I have given. X is equal to true. Now, let type of x. Yeah, what is the result you are expecting? What is the result of this? Guess and tell me.
Boolean.
It is string, right? Now here number string again we got string here, third one. Because I taken with these quotations. Remove these quotations. And refresh here. Number string and boolean like that I'll give it this. Yes. So this is boolean data type. Okay. So double quotations means it comes under string. Okay. Remember that. Next one, where y, alert type of y. So what is the type of y? It is undefined. Now, number, string, boolean, and this is undefined. If the value is not assigned, then it is undefined. Okay. Next, where z is equal to null. Alert type of z. Yes, what is type of z here? It is object. Null. Next one, array and object. These 3 comes under object. Now refresh. Number, string, boolean, undefined, and what this object we have. These are the data types we have here. Yes, these are different types of data types. Okay, fine. It's a very, very common interview question. Okay. Next one. Yes. Fine. So the next thing is we are going to discuss how to work with array concept. Okay. So array and array related functions are very useful to work with the applications. So in further classes, we will discuss how to fetch the data from database. Okay, that data is coming in the form of array. So what is array and how to work with array? That concept we're discussing. So array is collection of elements. Okay. So every element, if you take, each element is combination of index and value. Yes. Every element is the combination of index and value. So array is collection of elements. Each element is combination index and value. By default, first element index is 0 and the last element index is total number of elements minus 1. So every element contains index. So by default, the first element index is 0 and last element index is total number of elements minus 1. That is the concept. Okay. Yes. Now, what is the difference between normal variable and array? Normal variable, we can store single value. In arrays, we can store the collection of values. So that is the main difference. You got it. Normal variable, we can store single value, and in array, we are storing the collection of values, group of values. It may be all records of database, table, or any other thing. So we are storing that group of values. That is the main. Okay, fine. And next one, generally arrays collection of similar types. To take any technology, okay, we are using arrays collection of similar types, similar data types. But in this JavaScript, it is collection of different data types because we are not providing data type at the time of variable declaration. That's why I can store any type of values. Means it is collection of heterogeneous values. Okay. We can store any type of values in array because it is loosely typed. What the reason? It is loosely typed script. That's why we can store any type of values in arrays. Okay. Now you can see this. Yeah, I will create the array. And 20, 30, 40. Scott. First of all, I will store these 4 values. Let ARR. Refresh, you can see we are getting 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. ARR of 0. What is that ARR of 0? 10 is the out. Okay. Yes. Now, so the first element index is 0. We got the output 10. Now, my question, can I place any string here? Is it valid or invalid? Yes, it is valid. Okay, here we are printing all elements. Here we are printing the first element. Now, let me refresh it. You can see Amit 20, 30, 40 we are getting. And the first one is what? Amit, like. Yes. So this is collection of heterogeneous elements. Okay. Now copy and paste here. This is clear, I think, how to create the array. Yes, now array related some functions are there, properties as well as functions. Those we'll discuss. Okay, length. Using this property, we can get total number of array elements. For the length, we get the total number of array elements. So arr.length I have given here. Now, if I refresh, total how many elements we have? 4 elements we have in this array. Total elements are 4. This is our length property. Is it clear? Yes. Now, this notes I will give you. Push. Using this function, you can add an element at the end of array and returns total number of elements. Yes. What is this function? Push function. Yes. So what is the main purpose of this push? Why we are using push function? To add an element at the end of array. And it returns total number of elements. In that point of view, we are using push. Okay. Now, script open tag. Ten 20. I've taken array like this. So arr dot push 50 I added. Okay, one more element we added, that is 50. Finally, in this array, total 5 elements we have. Let arr I have given. Then refresh, the output is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That is the output which we have. You got it. Now it returns, I told you, it returns total number of elements. So if you observe this, add an element at the end of array and returns total number of elements. The total I'm storing in variable where RV is equal to. Finally, let RV have given. Yes, yeah. What is RV? 5. RV is nothing but 5. Refresh. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And RV is 5. We have like this. Yes. So that is the concept of this. This is the way how to add the elements in array. Yes. Now copy this and paste. Next, pop. Using this function, we can remove an element at the end of array and returns the value of that element. Means which element you are removing, that element value it is returning. Okay. Yes. What is this function? Pop function. So pop function main purpose is remove an element where at the end of array and returns value of that element. So now yes. What is RV? Tell me. What is RV? Guess and tell me. What is RV? Yes, very good. That is 40. Because it returns last element. So that value we are getting. And what are the elements we have in this ARR? 10, 20, 30. These are the elements we have here. Now save this and refresh. So 10, 20, 30 are the elements, and RV is nothing but 40. We have like this. This is about wow. Next one. Shift. What is this function? Shift. Using this function, we can remove the first element of array and returns value of that element. Shift is the function we are using. The purpose is to remove the first element of array and returns value of that element. Yes, I'm using here shift. Now, what is RV? What is RV? RV is nothing but first element, that is 10. Yes. Now, alert ARR. So, remaining elements are 20, 30, 40. Yes, that output it displays. Here we are getting 20, 30, 40. And here, what is that? 10 is the output. This is about shift. And shift. Yes. Using this function, we can add an element at the beginning of the array and returns total number of elements. So this is unshift. What the purpose of this unshift? To add an element at the beginning of array, and what it returns? Total number of elements. Is it clear? Yes. So this unshift we are using now. Now I am using unshift 2 I have given. So what is ARR? Adding 2 at the beginning of array. 2, 10, 20, 30, 40. What is RV? RV is nothing but 5. If I refresh, ARR is 2, 10, 20, 30, 40. RV is 5. This is the concept. Yes. This clear? Yes. So this is our push, pop, shift, and unshift. Like that we have these things. Okay. Push, pop, shift, and unshift. Yes. Now, next thing is splice. Using this function, we can add or remove elements based on index. Already push, pop, shift, unshift we have seen. So this is splice. Splice purpose is to add or remove the elements based on index. Now here, ARR.splice I have given. Okay. So in this array, 2, 3, 2, 3 I have. 2, 1 I have given. Means from index number 2, 1 element we are removing. So this is 0, 1, 2. Here 1 element it removes. Finally, alert. Now refresh, you can see 10, 20, 40 the output which we got. Okay. You understand? So 1, 1. What the meaning? So 1 index number 1 element we remove. So 10, 30, 40 the output. This is about splice. Okay. So now here comma 100 I have given. It is adding in that location. What the element we deleted there, it is adding. Now in that one position, it is adding 100. Okay, this is 10, 30, 40. Okay, and it is adding 100 here. Okay, now here 200. Adding 200 in the deleted position. Yes. In case if I give 1 comma 2, what is the meaning of this? 2 elements it will remove. Means 10 and 20 it is removed. Oh, sorry, 20 and 30. So 10 and 40 remains. Okay. Middle we added 100 and 200. Yes, this is the concept. In case Jira have given. Now we can see no elements are removed. So 10, 20, 30, 40 like that. 10, 20, 30, 40. So now here you can see 100 and 200. These elements are added. So without deleting the elements. Like that we can use splice function. Is this clear? So any doubts you have in this splice? So this first argument is from which location you want to perform delete and insert operation. Second argument is how many elements you want to delete. You want to remove one element, one we have to use. 2 elements, 2. And what about this one? How many elements you want to add? So those elements you can give one by one. So this is the concept of splice. This clear? Like that we are using this concept. So just open this chat message. I'm passing this data to you. So you got one chat message, check it out. One more message I'm sending. Copy these messages and paste in your note file. So fourth message. And fifth message I have given. Okay, yes. So just till that payment link, we are using this link here. Okay, this one. Just go through that. Next class, I will discuss the remaining functions related to this. And second point is maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, they are closing this link. That's why if anybody wants to continue, better to contact with them. So they're calling to you. Some people are not giving the proper number. Some people are not picking up the call. Okay. So, and some people are responding. So if you want to continue, then better to answer, okay, their calls and do the payment process for the that next link, payment link. Okay. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, they will close this demo link. I'm not sure about that. Okay. You'll get the information or you will get the calls. Okay. So any other doubts you have? No. Then I will continue the remaining functions in the next class. You can drop. No, thank you.